Hi, I'm going to explain about the application Microsoft Certification Exam Preparation, which is built on the reasoning agents part of the challenge, where I build this application using multi-agentic system, where all agents are talking to each other and pass the information and make this flow of certification exam preparation possible for a student. And for this, I have built a front end. I have added a front end application or a front end layer so that it's easy for the end user to test or to use this application. So the first step is the person as a student or a person who's gonna use this application can explain about themselves and what are their goals. So I can write here that I'm a C# developer as a beginner. I'll consider myself as a beginner. I am exploring Azure Cloud and want to prepare for Azure Fundamentals. Is it 900 certification? And explicitly, we have added fields here to select the certification. Now, if you see this target certification field, I'm actually fetching all these certifications from Microsoft Learn Catalog API. So while this application loads, it fetches the list of certifications from Catalog API. Now, since we are interested in AZ900, let's see if AZ900 exist. No, we couldn't find AZ900 there. So we have another field where if we couldn't find any certification, we can enter the certification field in this filter certification by keyword field. So we have added AZ900. And how many weeks do you want your study plan to be? So by default, it's provided at 8, but I'll select 4 weeks and I'll select my email ID. You can enter your email ID where you want to get reminders and updates. And this is an optional field, but I have added my email. So when I click on start, now what happens is, if you see here, this is your input. So it takes the input. Yeah, so the first thing is since this is a multi-agentic system, so there are total five, no, not five, uh, six agents yeah, working in a multi-agentic system. So the first agent that takes the student's input and it reads its field by field and pass that information to an LLM. Uh, and I have used GitHub models here. So it passes that information, and the LLM, what it does is it creates a proper student input payload and passes that to the agent 2. And the second agent, what it will do is it will take that information and pass it to the Microsoft Learn MCP. So, and the Microsoft Learn MCP will fetch the information from the Microsoft Learn documentation, and based on it, it will try to create a study plan and the engagement plan. So, based on the number of weeks it's selected, it also decides automatically how much weeks are needed for you to prepare, and based on it, it fetches the MCP document, the MCP from the MCP Learn content. It tries to create an engagement plan. So based on that engagement plan, you can see what topics you need to cover and which area to focus on. And you can see here, it says found 8 modules and 19.6 hours in total. So it automatically detects how much time is needed to prepare for that course or for that exam. And it says study plan generated and engagement plan created. So now it says recommended study plan is at 900 since we had selected total weeks 4. It also detects automatically the number of weeks you have to prepare for. And you can see it also gives the study guide link where you can uh, like uh, click on the link and uh, learn about what that link tells. So when I clicked on a link, it says develop event-based solutions, and you can see if I zoom this, you can see this is a part of AZ 900 Azure Fundamentals course. So I'll make it a bit bigger. Yeah, so you can click on the links, and it also tells you in what weeks how much hours you need to spend. Since we had selected 4 weeks, now it says for the first week you can spend 4.4 hours, for the next one 6.2 hours, 5.8 and 3.2 hours. So yeah, you can spend those hours for the specific weeks, and it creates a milestone for you, like completed get tips and tricks for AZ 900 Azure Fundamentals. And it tells you like by week 4 you should be ready. And it also creates the reminders for you. So uh, it will keep on sending reminders at the start of like first week. It will send you a reminder like this week focus on introduction, and in the second week it will send you a reminder like all it will send on the reminders on weekly basis to keep you motivated, and it will do some check-in schedule, how is it going in uh, at the end of week 2, at the end of week 4, and it also gives you motivation tips, that what motivation tips. So by reading this you'll get a motivation, uh, what how to proceed with this, and it energizes you. Now once you're ready with your 4 weeks preparation, and then you can click on take assessment. So when you click here take assessment, now what it will do is take assessment will take us to a page where it will take you to the assessment page, and you can answer the questions, and it's multiple answers are provided, and you will have to select one of the correct answers. Usually that's how it goes. So in the background there is an assessment evaluator agent which is running in the background and creating a list of questionnaires, and it will have specific answers, and you'll have to select the answers for those questions. Yeah, and you can see at the top here, at the top right corner, this tells you that things are happening in the background. By the way, I've built this the front end of this application in Python, and used a framework called Streamlit to build this UI in Python. Yes, and so now we are here. Now, generally, it's creates 4 questions, but it decides if it wants to create 4 questions or just one question. This time it just created one question, so it shows question 1 of 1. So one question would be enough for us to uh, do the evaluation. Okay, which of the following best describes Microsoft Azure? A cloud computing platform offering services like compute storage and networking, a local operating system, a hardware device, or an office productivity suite. So we select option A, the cloud computing platform, submit answer. So now the evaluator agent will evaluate, and now it showed readiness score is 100%. And it says recommendation, focus on strengthening your understanding for Azure governance compliance. And it shows the strength based on the answer you selected. It shows you the areas of improvement and focused area, suggested focus area. If you want to focus on, like, it gives you a suggestion that focus on this area. There could be questions related to those areas where you can focus and um, prepare for that. Now there is a planner agent, which does the planning of your, like which gives you information about your exam preparation. So how the exam will be and what you need to prepare and how much time, all those information. So if I scroll down, it shows step 4. It shows you there will be 40 questions. Duration will be 60 minutes, and the passing score is 700 out of 1000. And it gives you final preparation tips. And when you click on this one, so you can read the preparation tips. And when you click on register for exam, it will take you to the page where you can go to the Azure Microsoft Learn certification page for Azure Fundamentals, and you can scroll down here and you can come here and take the exam. So you can register and schedule for the exam. Then you can go for the in person. You can go, and or you can uh, do it online. So yeah, this is how the application works. I have uh, and if you want to, like, this was about AZ 900, but if you want to do it again for any other certification, there is a button called Start Over. So when I click on it, it will take me back to the first page where you can start looking for other exams as well. So when I click on Start Over, it will take me, yeah, it took me to the first page. So yeah, this is how the application works. And I'll give it a background about the application. Uh, so yeah, reasoning 2, since this is a multi-agentic system, you can see here we have 5 agents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One is input processor, second is learning path curator, study plan generator, engagement planner, assessment evaluator, and certification planner. So information is passed from agent 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and from 2 to 4, there is I can show you the architecture here. I will bring on the other page where it tells you about the application. So I'll bring on, yeah. So if you see here, it's a sequential sub workflow, agent 2, 3, and 4. They talk to each other, and when the engagement plan is created, there is a human in the loop where you have to click on the uh, take assessment button. So here it needs a human confirmation that if you're ready, then only we can proceed. So we have human in the loop, and so that's how it displays. And after that, assessment evaluator does 3 steps. It generates the questions, human answers by selecting the answers, and then assessment evaluator uh, does the evaluation. And based on the decision and this based on the decision, if the student is passed or failed, it if the student is passed, it takes you to the certification planner agent. Otherwise, it gives you the feedback that you're failed and you need to prepare. So all the agent's responsibilities is displayed in this README file. And like I said, used Python and Microsoft Agent Framework for this, and build the front end using Streamlit framework of the Python library. So this is how the application is built. So I've added a front end to make the user experience good. So yeah, that's all about the application. Thank you.